stinks.
What does it smell like?
Do you smell? What is that smell? Like, how do you describe that?
I don't know. I just smelt this beard. Merry Christmas, Roanoke Live.
It's Santa and his one elf.
We got a lot of work to do, Elf.
Yeah, we do. We do.
And the problem is I can't breathe in this thing, so I'm probably going to just have to take it down.
So Santa, not to ruin the magic for everyone that's watching, but Santa is going to have to ditch his beard or else we're going to lose Santa forever. You could just wear it like
I think I'll
under...
do like Bad Santa. You ever seen that movie?
Yes, I have. I love that movie.
Yeah, so I'll just wear it
That's
around my neck
movie.
like they do in Bad Santa.
Yeah, well, like
oh
I
my
said,
gosh, that was terrible.
My ears are cooperating now, but they weren't a second ago. I didn't know what was going on, but you know, now we're
moving and grooving, and it's Christmas season. We made it.
It does not feel like Christmas, Rob. It came so quickly. Like I say on I swear every podcast, time passes differently here. It just goes so quick.
It does.
I think our holiday season and our fall, we just get so busy that time just. It's just taking,
it goes so fast.
You know?
And Thanksgiving's late. I was talking to a buddy about this. Thanksgiving's late.
Yeah.
So right after Thanksgiving, it's already December. So it's just so crazy. We're in the thick of it. We got to get our trees. When do you decorate? Like, when do you start doing that type of stuff?
Are you already decorated? Yep. Surprisingly, I think this is the first time we've done it.
Wait, you never took your tree down?
Yes. So exactly, we're decorated, like I said.
Yeah.
But we've added some other stuff.
Added stuff to the tree.
Yes, we've added stuff to the tree.
Wait, we got to give you a round of applause. You made it the whole year with your tree up.
Yeah.
You completed it.
Yeah,
wow.
You know what? I should get a normal tree and just decorate it for different holidays. I think that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Because this one just sat in the corner. My dog loves to eat the fake snow off of the tree.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
It doesn't. And then it's funny because he'll get really quiet and then I just hear the tree moving a little bit and I'm like, are you eating the fake snow again? Like, I swear, you can never take your eyes off of French bulldogs. They're always getting into something.
Yeah.
But decorated, and I've always wanted to get a real tree, but I just feel like I can't leave it up year round.
I definitely can't do that. Your house will burn down.
Yeah, real trees are awesome, but
yeah, I'm a real tree guy through and through. We do
say that.
Black Friday is when we set everything up.
Okay, so do you get your tree the day of Black Friday, or do you get it in advance and just?
I'm full of crap. We always just mess around and do it.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, maybe they run Black Friday deals on?
No,
trees?
we try to do a month out, like December 1st.
Okay.
If I don't have Christmas decorations up, then we're behind schedule.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Then
the kids are like, "What happened? What happened to Christmas?"
Yeah. I kind of take responsibility as the dad. Like, I read something a couple of years ago where it's like, when you were a kid, like you felt more in the season, and you know why that is because like your parents kind of provided that experience with you. Like they turned on the Christmas music. They decorated the tree.
True. Or they torture you with the Christmas music if you're my parents. They tortured me with Christmas music, and they still do. But
Are you already listening to Christmas music? When did it start in your house?
I need to actually, a bunch of the metal bands I listen to do have Christmas music.
Oh, snap.
And shout out to the Christmas sweater from Beartooth. There's a lot of Christmas stuff in that realm that I need to be listening to. But I saw a TikTok the other day that said that it's your turn to create the magic for yourself now. So
I love that.
Even though we're adults now, you have to create your own Christmas magic, and that is my goal this year, is for me to get more in the Christmas spirit.
I love it.
Yeah. So
all right, how can I help?
It's helping right now. We're dressed
that's
Santa
right.
and elf,
that's
so,
right. Here, should I put the thing back on?
I mean, I think it helps too going Christmas shopping. Even though it's really stressful, going shopping for other people kind of puts you in that Christmas mood.
It does.
And I kind of like to go overboard, which is bad. I feel like I'm not good at giving gifts, but once I figure out what to get for people, I go overboard. I spend more than I should.
Right.
I can't.
Well, you're a generous person, so that makes sense.
I mean, and I should be more frugal, but it's like seeing people's faces.
You can't spend it. You can't take it with you.
Right. Very true. I like that saying. That's what I tell my parents when they tell me not to spend money on concert tickets. I'm like, can't take it with me when I die. And they're like, well, just be a little smarter. I'm like, all right. Well,
forget that noise.
If there's one thing that puts you in the Christmas mood every year, what is the biggest thing for you?
Okay, so the jump is the Thanksgiving Day parade.
Oh, yeah.
When I see Santa at the end.
You mean yourself?
Oh, yeah, myself.
Yeah, when I
go at the end of the Macy's Day Parade.
We got to get you to New York, Rob.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, you're already late.
Yeah, I'm late.
We got to get you on a plane right after this.
Well, I could just get on the sled.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's way faster. What are we talking about? We don't need to use airlines here.
No. Well, that gets me going, and then I got to watch a couple Christmas movies.
Yes.
Like put on Home Alone or Christmas Vacation, or this new one that I like, and this one I watch. This isn't to get me going, but I watch it in between that week of. The saddest week of the year for me is the day after Christmas and 2 New Year's Eve. So I watched this movie called The Leftovers. You ever heard of it?
I think I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
It's so good. It's with Paul Giamatti, and it's about this kid that goes to a boarding school, and everybody goes home for Christmas except for like 7 of them. They're called The Leftovers.
Dang,
I know. It's pretty. It's emotional movie, but it's a good one. So Christmas movies, Christmas music. My daughter's obsessed with. Have you heard that Cher song? DJ play that Christmas song. It's a newer one.
Wait, Cher's coming out with music?
Yeah,
amazing.
It's a banger.
Love that for us. No, I haven't heard that song. I'll have to listen to it. But no, that's good that your kiddos are liking the music. What is Keegan? I know we had Keegan on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like, was that last Christmas?
It was 2 Christmas ago.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
We've been doing it that long.
I know.
But what is like his? Does he like the music, the movies? Like, what is his?
So I don't know where he came up with this stance, but he gets really upset if people celebrate Christmas before Thanksgiving. He just gets really mad.
Me.
He really we'll walk to the store and I'll try to sing Christmas songs. He goes, "Daddy, it hasn't even been Thanksgiving yet."
My gosh, that's me.
And then my daughter will listen to Christmas music in April. It doesn't matter.
All right, that's funny. So how about your wife? Is she a Christmas person, or does she? How does she feel about Christmas?
Yeah, she dresses up as an elf every Christmas morning.
I love that.
It depends. It really depends on the year.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think it's like you, where you said, you almost have to make
commit.
Yeah.
You have to commit to it.
Do.
I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, you do.
I've been really trying because my boyfriend and his family, they love
Christmas. Do they?
And my parents love Christmas. I feel like I'm the
So you're the only outlier.
And it's not that I don't like Christmas. I love Christmas. It's just I feel like I love Halloween so much that I just
watch
I don't know.
The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's
one of my favorite movies. Well, I love Jingle All the Way.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorite movies.
There's a sick world we live in with sick people.
Yes. I just love that movie. And it makes me cry every time I watch it at the end. Like,
cry?
It's so good. Yes.
When he gives his son the
figures
gift?
out his...
No spoiler alert.
I don't want to spoil it for people.
I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Spoilers are out the window. I think we're okay.
Spoiler alert for a 30-year-old movie.
Yeah.
When he finds out his dad's Turbo Man, that is so cool.
It is pretty sweet.
I love it.
I love that movie
favorite.
too.
Yeah, it's one of the best.
Good. Christmas movies. I'm telling you, if you need a jolt of Christmas spirit, put on Jingle All the Way. Put on Home Alone. All those guys. Do you have a favorite gift you got as a kid?
Oh boy. I really liked gaming consoles growing up.
Okay, so when did you get your first big gaming console?
Man, probably in elementary school, and it was probably a PlayStation. Yeah. So, and then the worst part about this is my parents probably wanted me to spend time with them, but as soon as I got the gaming console, I was up in my room playing the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Like Guitar Hero, like Sly Cooper, like all those games.
Guitar Hero, is that your jam?
I love Guitar Hero. Like it's so much easier than real guitar.
Oh, yeah.
I wish playing real guitar was like Guitar Hero. It's so much more fun. Yeah. But I loved gaming consoles.
Gaming consoles a good one.
Yeah, I can't think of anything
that's a good
else.
One. That's the one that sticks out.
It's like your parents helping you pay bills and stuff, so that's not as cool, right?
No, we're talking kids presents.
Yeah, kids presents. Yeah, definitely gaming consoles. So what about you, Rob? What's your favorite gift?
So when I guess I don't know, when did Home Alone 2 come out? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen Home Alone 1 and 2.
So you know the Talk Boy?
Yeah,
I got
you got one. Oh, no way.
I'll never forget it. And my dad tells me the story. My dad's also an exaggerator, so it's probably you know how those Italian stories go.
Oh, yes, I do. We both have Italian parents, so we know all too well.
Yeah, he drove on the sidewalk to get it. He was the only one left.
So like Turbo Man.
Exactly. It's probably just
beating them out of the way. I could see it. I do miss. That is the one thing I miss. That online shopping has kind of messed up for everyone. I miss seeing that chaos, like on the sidewalk and not being a part of it.
Like going to the mall, like the couple of days before Christmas.
Or going and standing outside a GameStop for like that limited game. They only had so many copies. Like, I miss that.
We did that for Assassin's Creed.
No, Assassin's Creed's awesome.
Yeah.
I think I used to have a GameCube, which was the one like
good
Nintendo,
one.
Throwing it out.
Yeah.
Super Mario Sunshine, I waited outside for that game because it's such a good game. But
that is a good one. That's
I do
a sleeper
miss that.
pick. That's like
it is a sleeper.
This girl knows ball. We need.
I played a lot of video games growing up. I still do.
Tiffany knows ball.
Still do. Yeah. Speaking of that, GTA 6. Where are you? I love the memes where it's like, we got this before GTA 6. That's the best. But yeah,
we got a Roanoke live podcast.
We did. They're coming quicker and quicker. You guys don't. I'm sure people see them and are like, wait a second, they just put one out. Yeah, we're gonna keep them rolling. But,
we might go to twice a week.
Yeah. Another thing I think that puts people in the Christmas spirit for our little segue to the segment. We have Rob and Tiff's Ho Ho Hotline. Rob and I wrote letters to Santa this year, and we're going to read them right now for you guys. And we have not heard each other.
We have not. We have not. We figured, favorite gift. Let's morph back into our childhood selves.
Yes.
Focus. Let's heal our inner child for a second. And let's go to the past.
Yes. And if you guys are adult, well, even if you're not necessarily an adult, if you want to tell us some of the things you would ask Santa for, put it in the comments because we would love to hear some gifts. Everybody, I feel like, asks for different things.
We're not going to get it for you, but you can put it there.
No. So, Rob, which one of us do you want to go first or me?
You can go first.
Oh, boy.
Or I can go first if that was...
I'm going to go first, but everybody lock in. All right. Is everyone ready for this?
I think everybody in this
Hopefully
room is ready.
Mess up. All right. Dear Santa, it's me, Tiff. Yes, that Tiff. The one who tries her absolute best to make the nice list, but occasionally yells at her GPS when I'm driving. Anyways, I have a few requests this year, and I feel like you're the only man who can actually deliver.
Oh, shots. Ricochet shot for the boyfriend.
Man. First up, please make my dog stop throwing up on the couch.
Oh,
at this point, it's less of an accident and more of abstract expressionalism. I can't keep living like this, Santa. I really just can't. Next, I would love metal festival tickets. I want a headbang, but not herniated disc, which does happen frequently now.
It?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I just get too into it, and then I have like a neck problem the next day. I'm getting old.
Dang.
But like pit adjacent seating, so you get it. I don't want to be in the pit. That's where you get wrecked. I've been kicked in the face. I got kicked in the face a year ago, and I will never forget it.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, that was fun. Also, please bring me Harley Davidson clothes so I can look like a biker without actually doing anything dangerous because I'm not allowed to get a bike, guys. My mom, I'm sure she's listening. She's not going to let me get a bike. We'll see what happens.
Well, maybe Santa will bring you one.
Maybe Santa will bring me one.
Yeah.
But I feel like, he might listen to my parents, so I don't know if I'll get a Harley Davidson yet. All right. And Santa, listen, we need to talk about daylight savings time.
Here we go.
Yep, here we go.
Behind this.
End it, cancel it, send it to live with the elves who misbehave. I should not be losing an hour of sleep like some kind of confused farm rooster. All right, and this is my last request.
Yeah.
Additionally, I would appreciate gym supplements, preferably the kind that actually work and not the ones that taste like grape-flavored drywall.
Okay.
And this is actually, I had one more.
Okay.
I forgot. I wrote this and I forgot what I wrote.
Yeah, that's all right. You got a lot of things.
Yes.
That's cool.
Oh, and while we're at it, can you please fix my Bronco's engine problems? I love that thing, but lately it's giving me strong, I might break down in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru vibes. I need reliable transportation so I can show up to the gym. Late, but with enthusiasm. I'll leave out cookies, milk, and maybe some protein powder so you can get your macros in.
Oh, there you go.
Merry Christmas, Santa. Tiff.
Wow.
Yay.
Great job. I like how practical you were.
Yeah, there were some practical
things. You were just like, I went kind of the opposite way where I just went nuts.
I can't wait. All right, Rob, your turn.
You went practical. I went, hey, if I'm talking to a mythic being that can grant me anything,
if you're listening, he's real though.
Okay. Mythic is the wrong word, maybe.
Magical?
Yes.
Magical.
There we
being.
go.
All right, I like it.
Hi, Santa. It's been a while. I think the last time I wrote you a letter, I was about 8. sitting on the floor with a sugar cookie in one hand and a crayon in the other. Life's changed a little bit since then.
You don't still do that?
No. Actually, yeah.
Put a crayon in a cookie? All right.
Might be a beer and a bag of chips.
Heck yeah.
Life's changed a little bit since then, but here I am writing you again. I'm writing you for a podcast segment of all things. Never thought adulthood would bring me back here, but here we are. So this is what I'm hoping for. First, I'd like a stretch limo with a hot tub in the back.
Heck yes. That's amazing.
Yeah. Nothing says responsible adult like cruising through Roanoke in a rolling bath.
True.
I promise you, only for classy activities like showing up to work soaking wet.
Oh my God. Can you imagine rolling up into our parking lot? People would be like, what celebrity do we have playing today?
Right?
No, that's just our marketing director, Rob. He's back there in the hot tub. That'd be amazing, actually.
We do our marketing meetings back there.
Oh my God. Robin would love that. Are you kidding me?
We might get her together.
Yeah. Marketing budget for 2026.
Second, I'd like to take a trip to Vegas with the boys for March Madness.
Heck yeah.
With a giant pile of money that I can confidently lose with all under 48 hours. Because when you go to Vegas, you're just going to lose it all. So
might as well.
I want the money that it's not going to hurt me, and I won't care if I lose it.
I respect it.
Next, I'd like to meet Taylor Swift.
Oh.
I don't need anything crazy, just a quick photo, and then maybe a promise that she'll write a song about how cool I am.
Okay, I like it.
And also like a man cave, fully stocked, soundproof, climate control, and self-cleaning.
I like it.
While you're at it, can you hook up my kids too? So for Keegan, let's make him a professional athlete. He can pick whatever sports he wants.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Riley, let her be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company.
Okay, I can see it.
For my amazing wife, Genia, send her a personal butler because she deals with me every day and frankly deserves a place of service at this point.
Aww.
So that's it. Santa, just short and reasonable. Watch out for the chimney Wi-Fi's, routers. I got cookies and milk waiting and maybe a little bit stronger depending on how stressful your night is.
Heck yes. I love it. That was so good. Yay.
Yeah,
okay,
I love how we both went opposite ways with that.
No, I wouldn't even say opposite.
Yeah,
I mean, that stuff.
You got some stuff in
I
there.
haven't seen a stretch limo with a hot tub. Like, does that exist? Like, I actually want to.
Have you ever seen the movie Ready to Rumble?
No, I haven't.
It's an old school wrestling movie with David Arquette.
Oh, I do like him.
And Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to watch it.
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted.
You were like, I need that.
Yeah,
I love how that was first on the
list.
list,
That's the first thing I want.
Like, nothing else. I
Get
just
rid
want,
of it.
Hey, I respect
Not
it.
money.
I think those are all very reasonable asks.
right.
I think Santa can make all of it happen.
Let's go.
Yeah. Well, with that, Rob,
Yes.
speaking of mythical things, do you want to go into the...
I mean, you are awesome at these
I'm killing it,
transitions.
man.
Every week, every month.
I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
No,
I should be a
it's great.
seasoned pro, though.
Yeah.
It's been about
I mean, that's a good
now.
one. That was a good one. Time for the BC Rumor Mill.
Whoop, whoop.
Now, remember, everything we say here is completely true and not made up at all.
Meanwhile, I put the disclaimer up right now.
Last month, Willie was a ballerina.
Mm-hmm. Which I'm sure he appreciated if he heard it.
Yes, I'm sure he did. And also, for our new listeners, this is just we do this segment to see which of our coworkers are listening.
Yes.
Because if we say some crap about you and you don't call us out, that means
we know you didn't listen to the podcast because I think that started because somebody did. We started joking around on the podcast.
Oh,
and
Holly.
And then somebody came and called us out on it. So we were like, oh, that's really sweet. She listens. We are not going to make fun of her anymore on the podcast because they listen.
Yes.
So
for this month, we're doing Alanis.
Who has been on the podcast.
She has been on the podcast.
So
she was our former intern. She just got a job here working, and the rumor is that they actually hired her just to be our babysitter. We've completely lost control of the marketing department.
If you couldn't tell, I mean, we're spending money on elf hats and Santa beards. I mean, that marketing budget is endless.
It's gone.
It's all gone. We bought a $300 Santa hat.
Yeah. And so Alanis is here to keep an eye on us. Yep. Our general manager, Robin, hired her to be our babysitter.
Yep, keep us in check.
So it flipped from her being our intern to her being our babysitter.
Yeah, I mean, she got a little taste of, I guess, our misbehaving when she was our intern. So now she sits at the front desk and keeps tabs on us all day.
You know, that's kind of smart because then she was like in the inside, so she learned it all from us, and now she can use that information against us.
Absolutely, which is dangerous, and we should be worried.
Yeah, but who cares?
Yeah,
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Fair enough. And you know what? If we want to misbehave and it works in the marketing sense, I think that's our prerogative.
Yeah, that's the best thing about having a marketing job. You could just act like a crazy person, and it's like, oh, that's just the marketing people.
Yeah, very true. And speaking about crazy people, we're going to go into Pop Goes Berglund. Hey, we're killing it.
Damn, there it is.
Yep, nailed it. So we have to talk about this Wicked press tour.
Oh my goodness.
What is wrong with them? Are they I think they're doing it. I think they're doing it on purpose.
So you think it's marketing?
I do.
Ariana Grande looks like she is like about to fall over.
Well, that's a whole nother like. I've seen people, like I said, I'm chronically on TikTok. I really shouldn't be. It's like my news channel at this point. Instead of being like a Fox mom or dad, you know the joke that Shane Gillis makes? I'm a TikTok person. I just get all my news from TikTok. But no, people were talking about how thin they both are, and I don't know if it's just a part of that. There's like an epidemic with celebrities right now where everybody
it's always
just wants
kind of been
be,
like that, right?
I guess, but like it's to the point where it's like scary. So that's like number one.
Yeah, that on a more serious note.
Yeah,
like, that's kind of crazy.
It's terrifying.
But them petting each other.
Her being super protective.
She said my favorite color is 5.
Whoa.
Did you see that?
We might want to check them out. I'm not sure about that. They might be on another planet at this point.
They're saying maybe it's method acting and they're having a hard time getting out of the character. Like, you remember when
that's true. They
Austin Butler, remember the guy
Elvis and couldn't stop talking like Elvis.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they say they might be like method actors and like just having a hard time shedding it. But it is weird. They are constantly petting each other, making weird eye contact,
touching each other when they don't need to be. Like, it is super strange. And then I saw something the other day that said like Cynthia is the only one that knows that when Ariana's gonna pass. Like, that's how she's acting, is that she's gonna pass any second, and she just like wants to treat her, with the utmost respect. No, it's a joke.
Oh,
like about because
I thought we were going dark.
No, it's like a joke because she's being so overboard with her behavior.
Oh yeah.
They were saying that she's acting like Ariana's about. She's a hospice care worker for Ariana. Which is crazy.
What the heck?
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, and you have to think too, with all this stuff coming out with Nickelodeon now. Yeah, I think she went through some of that probably, so that could be another part of what's
But it's also when they're together, like you see her, like after they, remember the first press tour when they were like everyone's holding space for gravity. You remember
weren't they doing this, or they were holding each other's fingers?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
So then they separated her, and she did like a interview on like one of the late night shows, and she was like, I don't know, that was weird. I don't know why we did that. So maybe it's just when they're together, they just like.
And they could be playing it. I'm telling you.
You might be right. Let's be woke on this. Yeah.
I mean, Wicked is already huge. They really don't need to be doing it. But what's a little bit more like marketing?
We are talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about it. I mean, I need to go see the movies. I have not seen either.
Either of them?
Sorry. Yeah.
Are you a big musical person?
I'm not a huge musical person. That's not to say I've been to some Broadway shows in the past, and I've seen some of ours here. Again, not Robin pressed my button in my head. If you listened last podcast, you know what I'm talking about. But the ones that we have here, I mean, it's just musicals are phenomenal. I just don't know. I don't know why I haven't seen them yet.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
somebody that's not very familiar with Wicked, I enjoyed the first one.
Have you seen the second one?
Not yet, but I will.
All right,
I will.
Well, that being said, I mean, I think it's very strange what they're doing. I mean, do you think it's a marketing
I don't know.
thing?
You maybe have opened my eyes. You might be right. I don't hate that theory now, but she's like
it's bizarre.
Sick.
Yeah, well, that's I think a whole nother
so
thing.
we got to separate those two things.
I think so because like I said, there's like people are talking about on TikTok like other celebrities and influencers that are getting so thin that it's, I don't know, they're like calling it like eating disorder, TikTok, stuff like that.
It could be. All right, well maybe we'll stay away from that part. But the petting and the holding each other's fingers, it's just all very strange.
The hugging, the fixing, she constantly feels like she needs to fix things on Ariana. Have you seen that? Like when her necklace isn't even, nothing's wrong. Yeah, it's very bizarre.
Remember when did you see the one where they were like talking about each other's aura and like what color it was?
No,
it's just it's the strangest thing.
Some people do say that they can see colors around people. I've had somebody come up to me and say, color? I don't remember what color they said, but see if I can grab yours. Right now I feel like it's just dark because I just dyed my hair dark.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
And mine's probably red.
Yeah, I see red or blue for you.
Oh, okay.
Red or blue. I don't know why.
Well, maybe you're the one.
Yeah.
I could see him.
I mean, I don't see, like, when I'm looking at people, I don't see colors, but when I think of people, I'm like, oh, they'd be this color.
Oh, you associate a color tone?
Yeah, like, this is weird. Like, I feel like my boyfriend would be, like, purple or black.
Oh,
just because, like, he's got, like, the whole metal thing going on. But that might just be their style. That's why I think
right. It could just be their style, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. The whole aura thing, I mean...
Who knows?
It's all interesting.
It's all strange and interesting.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say about it other than I think it's partially a marketing tactic, but I also think that they do have a lot of care and respect for each other, but I think it's going overboard. Like I think it's like, you know, when you spend I know when I spend a lot of time with my teammates, we get to the point where people probably think we're weird when we go out in public.
So then that's a great comparison.
But we're not that bad.
Yeah.
We have never been that bad. Even when I was in high school and I got super close with my teammates, we never acted like that. Yeah. Like that's a whole nother level, but I don't know. That's all I got to say about that.
That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah. So,
all right. This next one, the Carmen Family Netflix doc. Yes. I had not seen it, so Tiffany schooled
me. Oh my gosh. I don't want to like... You should watch it. It's crazy. But also, I'm probably just going to spoil it for you.
The whole thing? Don't give me the end.
Okay, I won't give you... Well, that's the thing. It's open-ended, so...
Okay, give it to me all. Give it all to me.
So I didn't know about this. This is a true crime documentary, which I've been watching a lot of those. I think Netflix just keeps, once you watch one, you know, they keep...
feeding it to you.
Yeah, feeding it to you. This guy, I think he was 28. He's between his 20s at this time. He is in this family of this guy who's like a billionaire. He's like the monarch, you know, patriarch of the family. It's a grandfather, and they're Greek, but he owns a lot of like real estate property, yada yada. So the theory is that this guy killed his grandfather and then killed his mom to he's killing his way up to his inheritance.
Oh, kicker, so he's got more than one kill on it?
Here's the kicker. Both deaths were very mysterious of his mom and his grandfather, and it's like this whole family. He's the only male, by the way, born in this family. So the dad being Greek, he would have eventually, like, there's just so many things that are just crazy about the story. But the way that his mom passed and the way that all of this came to light, he was found in the middle of the ocean on a life raft from where they went on a fishing.
They found him?
Yes, he was in the instances are bizarre. He said when the ship was going down, apparently he didn't even look for his mom. And here's the biggest kicker. He is autistic and has Asperger's.
What the? I did not see that coming.
Yeah, so I wanted to leave. That was the whole twist of all this. They think that his actions and how he acts like he doesn't care and all this stuff, it's part of his diagnosis.
Yeah.
So it's hard to tell. Some people are saying he's extremely smart.
So they didn't tell you if he did it?
No, but they do bring up a lot of good points as to why he could have done it, but there's also points that give you doubt.
Is he in jail?
No, so sad news. I think he unalived himself.
Oh, geez.
But he unalived himself in jail.
Oh, my gosh.
Because, I mean, that's got to be a lot on your shoulders. His family turned against him once his mom passed because they think his family very much believes he did it.
Oh,
but his family also, I think, is partially wanting to kick him out of the family.
Autistic?
He's pretty, if you watch interviews with him, he's pretty severely autistic.
Oh, so what's your take?
I don't know what to think. I keep going back and forth because, like, I could see how he could have done it, but at the same time, I don't know. I mean, he seems incredibly smart and intelligent, but I don't know if the inheritance thing would have driven him to kill his...
I mean, if you have,
he was
like,
already getting money, by the way. That was another thing. His grandfather was giving him an allowance, a very nice allowance per month. He was giving everybody. The whole thing is fishy, but if you guys are listening, you should go watch this.
Okay.
This documentary is crazy.
Official Roanoke live recommendation.
Yes, it blew my mind. I'm still thinking about it, and I watched it like a week ago, and I just don't even know.
I'll check it out, and I'll report. How about this?
Yes.
I'll watch between now and the next podcast.
Yes, you have to.
I'll give my report.
It's absolutely insane, and... I mean, it's a sad story all around, regardless, but it's just crazy. Yeah, so yeah, there's that.
All
I don't even know. Is Nathan Carman guilty or innocent?
Sound off in the comments.
We don't know. But I think they closed the case and he was found
gone.
Innocent because he was gone.
Yeah. Oh, was he found innocent?
I think that they may have just have not even prosecuted him because it's over.
Yeah, right.
I think the whole family is all greedy anyways. I think them blaming him for everything was part of them trying to get him out of the inheritance because he was the favorite.
Because he was going to get it.
He
was the guy.
That was the other thing. His grandfather, he loved his grandfather, and his grandfather was his favorite family member right near his mom. The mom and the grandfather was his favorite family member.
Wow. So they talk about him in prison on the show, or you found that out after?
This is all things that you find out in the show. So like I said,
so he unalives himself in the show? Like
no. They tell you at the end that he unalived himself. But they present the story to you. They present all of the, like, everything that happened, like everything leading up to it. And it's just a really bizarre, it's crazy that I love true crime. I've never heard of this story. I mean, it's just crazy. But anyways, watch it.
I'll have to check it out. All right, I'll give you my report.
It'll be a good watch over the holidays for you to watch. So, all right, Rob, tell me about this Marty Supreme marketing situation. Okay. I haven't heard anything about this.
Okay, do you know the movie?
No, I don't know anything about any of this.
Do you know Timothée Chalamet?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so he made this movie about this ping pong player.
Oh,
his name is Marty Supreme.
Okay.
It's got so much Oscar buzz. They said he's finally going to win.
All right.
His Academy Award. Mm-hmm. So what they did, what?
I said, oh boy.
Oh, so what
can't be any weirder than the first thing we talked about.
No. So what they did for the marketing is they held seemed to be fake Zoom call where he is spouting off crazy ideas on how to market the movie.
Okay.
So like instead of, it was really interesting strategy. So instead of just doing a trailer, they held a Zoom call where like it became very relatable because you're always on Zoom calls.
Yes.
And then like there's this big A-list star and he's saying the craziest stuff and they all have to kind of agree with him because nobody's going
to argue with him.
So like some of his ideas were like, make the Statue of Liberty orange.
Wow.
Have a big orange blimp.
Wow.
Like all these crazy ideas. And guess what? They started doing some of them.
No way.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that they've done?
So, shoot, I wish I could remember. I probably should have looked at that. But I know they had the big orange blimp.
Okay.
One of them was like he comes out of they're going to go to different clubs. He's going to have like 9 women with him as he walks out with a limo. So like all these so everyone's just like waiting to see if he turns the Statue of Liberty orange.
Okay. So, I'm here for it.
Yeah. So it's such a weird, like it's such a funny way to kind of promote the movie.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all here for, like I said, crazy marketing ideas. That's why if the first one we talked about with Wicked was a marketing thing, I would just be like, all right, props to them because, I mean, that's great. But no, I haven't seen any. Again, even though I'm chronically online, I guess I'm not on that
algorithms
side.
Might change.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not on that side of things, so maybe I haven't seen it.
No, but it's just so interesting to do like a fake Zoom call where everyone's like, haha, this is funny.
But then
they roll out some of the
great.
ideas.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, like I said,
the movie looks really good too.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up, but I hadn't heard anything about it, so that was...
It's going to be good.
Awesome.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
All right, well, that does it for Pop Goes Berglund.
Awesome. So speaking about great things coming up in the future.
There we go.
All right, that was really bad. That was a reach.
That one. 6.2. We have upcoming events.
My bad.
No, you're fine.
You were like, October.
Upcoming events in December. So this comes out on the 5th.
Yes, December 5th.
Okay, so that weekend we have the holiday craft show and vendor show. So if you're looking to do some Christmas shopping, get out there. Remember we were talking earlier about feeling the Christmas spirit? That's a great way.
Oh my gosh, yes. Like that's one of the ways I got in the Christmas spirit. I went to the other one that was
stock market. Yeah. So if you missed that one, this is you didn't miss it all. You can come to this one.
Yes.
And then December 11th, we have our dogs. Woo, woo.
I would bark, but I was getting into it, but I okay. That's the first and last time I'll bark on this podcast.
Yeah.
Unhinged. We're
on December 11th, it's Thirsty Thursday, so make sure you come thirsty. That same weekend, we also have the Nutcracker, the great Nutcracker produced by the Southwest Virginia Ballet.
That Willie is in.
Yes. Oh, that Willie is in.
Kidding.
Yes. He's not really in it, but he is in it. And if you see him, tell him that he was
tell him
in
we
it.
said what up.
It is one of the most long-standing holiday traditions here in the city of Roanoke.
Yep.
It's a great event. If you like to support the arts, we got the perfect show for you. Come see the Nutcracker. There's multiple show times and multiple show dates, so we have the time that fits for you. Also that weekend, we got more dogs.
Yep, more dogs. I'm not barking again.
Oh, I'm
not going to bark again.
again.
Not going to do it.
And then on the 16th, we have Cirque Musica Holiday Wonderland. That is a perfect date. You know, sometimes we get these Christmas shows, not going to lie. It's like either too late or too early.
Yep.
But the 16th, I mean, come on, that's smack dab in the middle of the Christmas season.
Yep.
Come see it. The 20th, we got some more dogs.
Yep. Nope. Still not barking. Teddy bear talk.
Teddy bear talk. The 21st, we have another Christmas show for you, Vienna Light Orchestra. So if you want to get in the Christmas spirit, boy, I tell you, Berglund Center is the place for you.
Oh, Robin, push the button on your head this time. All right. But yeah, they have 2 shows, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m.
They do.
So choose your time. Choose your own adventure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Oh, man, we're getting too good at this. All right.
And then we round out the year, say goodbye to 2025.
Yep.
See you later. Sayonara. Won't ever miss you. With
man.
2 dogs.
Tell us how you really feel about 2025. You're right,
beep,
though.
Beep.
Yep. Back it up.
December 27th. No, that was me bleeping out loud.
Oh.
On December 27th and December 31st, 2 more dogs games.
Mm-hmm. Nope, still not barking. Last time, I am not barking. Not on this episode, at least.
So come see us. We got some stuff for you to do in December. Kiss goodbye to 2025 with us. We hope to see you guys at some events. Like always, if you're at these events, come say what's up to us. It's so cool to see people when they say, because like sometimes I just feel like it's just me and Tiffany sitting in a room talking to ourselves.
Talking to ourselves, which we do normally. We don't have to film it. But,
right.
But
look at this. I got the
So you messed up the $300 Santa costume I bought. It's really not $300.
Yeah,
it's
put
not.
A big disclaimer so people don't.
It's not $300. We do not just spend money like that around here. We reuse a lot.
We are very frugal.
We are extremely frugal. But
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
No, I was going to say.
Speaking of 2025, I just realized this is our last episode of
2025. It is.
It's kind of like sad, but also exciting.
Another year.
I don't even know what to say about it. Yeah.
Time passes and then the next year goes.
Just warm me back up for the next episode. I guess just leave me in the room.
We don't actually leave this room.
No, we don't.
Like, sit here like
that's why we're loonier every single episode. That's why we get crazier. They do not let us out of this room.
Right.
It's like that Andre where he's with the gate trying to get out.
Yes.
He's just like,
We're just like, we have to get our month out of talking, just like when we're just press stop and start record.
Exactly. But speaking about the end of the year and the holiday season.
Yes.
This month, if you guys read, I don't know if you guys read the description that's above us right now in the caption. We are doing the Season of Service Showcase where we are showcasing some local organizations, nonprofits that are doing some good in our community, and they do good year round, but we happen to think of them because they do some events here at Berglund Center, we see their community outreach throughout the year. But just to shed some light on them before you guys see their interviews, we have Angels of Assisi coming on. Lisa O'Neill, the executive director, is coming on to talk about them. We have the Roanoke Sheriff's Department, awesome people. We had Sheriff Hash on, and he told us about a bunch of stuff that they have coming up. And then we're going to have the Roanoke DSS. They are coming on to talk about other Angel Tree program and some of the other things that they do in the community. So those are the 3 interviews that are coming up right after our segment here. So make sure you guys stay tuned. And if you guys have the means to support those organizations, please do. I know a lot of people are looking for ways they can give back this season. Those are some great ways to give back, is just to give back into your community. So
yeah, like you said, we decided to do something a little bit different. Normally we have like an interview with one person, but we had an idea to kind of showcase those, because like I always want to help, and then sometimes I feel like a little bit overwhelmed on how. So we decided to there's a lot more organizations. If you don't want to help with these organizations,
yeah, absolutely,
go find it. But we picked 3, like Tiffany said, that we have a relationship with, and we feel like they do great work for the community, so we want to give them some shine. So that was awesome. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Check the link. Check the comments. You'll find all the descriptions, and then we'll even release each episode, each interview separate to give them their own shine.
Yep.
But we love you guys. Sayonara 2025. Have a great and wonderful and Merry Christmas, and we hope to see you guys at some events soon.
High five. Let's go. Hey!
Merry Christmas.
See you later.
All righty. We want to welcome on a very special guest. Lisa O'Neill is joining us. She's the director at Angels of Assisi. We appreciate you coming by. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me. I'm very excited. It's been on my calendar for, a good week and a half now, and I'm very excited. Thank you.
Love to hear it.
Awesome. I love it. So the idea this month, because we'll probably run this one first, is we're going to have a couple nonprofits on with the holiday season to talk about what you guys got going on, how everyone can contribute, because I think sometimes people want to help, they don't necessarily know what to do. So first of all, let's back up a little bit. What can you tell us a little about Angels of the Assisi? I know you just moved into a new place. Can you tell us about the mission, how long you guys been going, just any information to kind of get us started here?
We started in 2001, and in a nutshell, our mission at Angels is to end animal suffering. So there's a couple ways to do that. We have a nonprofit, low-cost, open to everybody veterinary clinic to help people take care of their beloved pets and family members and help keep them happy and healthy.
I love that.
Vaccinated, and help with emergency situations. We also have an adoption center for animals that have lost their home. So the adoption center, we do rescues from hoarding cases. We're picking up a dog or 2 from McDowell County, West Virginia in the next few days. Oh, wow. So the adoption center handles animals that have been neglected, abused, or, sometimes people just cannot keep them for whatever reason.
That's awesome. And I know you guys just opened up a new place, and there was a new, I remember because we should probably say we have a sort of a partnership with you guys because of our Paws and Pucks beer. So we get to meet up at least once a year.
Yeah, we do.
So my husband's a huge supporter, by the way. He's there all the time. He got season tickets. Is that what you call them?
Yes.
Yeah, he's on it.
Yes.
Awesome.
He's on it.
We love to hear it. But we were in the bare bones of that building.
We were.
Before it was completely finished. So we haven't had a chance to come by yet, but I've seen some pictures of the product, and it's beautiful, and what you guys do is just so great down there. And I know I love animals. I'm such an animal lover. I cry when I see cute dogs. So and I know Rob's got a few animals himself. So
and then do you guys? So there's like a machine in there that wasn't available to the Roanoke area till now. What can you talk about that?
So in our veterinary clinic, we want to give the very best vet care. And this sounds crazy, but it's almost like St. Jude's Hospital has the best vet, people care for kids. But no matter what you can afford. And that's what we're trying to model off of. So we have a CT machine, and we had it fired up today. So beginning of the year, we'll be offering that, not just to our clients and our adoption center animals, but if somebody locally needs to have a CT scan, they don't have to change veterinarians.
Wow.
They can come, and then we can send those pictures over, and it's going to be very affordable. And that will help the doctors make faster decisions and better decisions. And we want people to be able to afford the treatment and not spend all of their money on the diagnostic.
Right. Yeah. I remember I was going through a tough time with one of my animals, and the CT scan has got to be huge for that type of stuff.
It's really pretty. It's a beautiful little thing there. Yes.
Yeah. So I know you hit on some of the programs and services that you guys provide. What does that work kind of look like behind the scenes for you guys that are really getting into it? Like, you guys know the inner workings of it.
I think a lot of people don't realize we have 52 people on staff at
Angels. Oh, wow.
We don't just have like volunteer veterinarians come in. We have staff veterinarians. They're dedicated to the mission. So the clinic behind the scenes is, busy every day. Today we have animals in from Stewart, Virginia, getting spayed and neutered. So today we had an emergency C-section. We had some mass removals. We have a goat there getting an X-ray of his leg. So behind the scenes in the clinic is always kind of click every day.
I can imagine.
Behind the scenes for the adoption center is we went over to the RCACP, the regional center. We took our truck over, so we're pulling some dogs to free up some space for them.
Oh my goodness.
We are helping a lady who needed to go into some different type of housing for domestic violence situations. So we're able to help watch her pets for her. And that's a huge program that we have. And that's, these are all year round. We like to highlight them during the holidays, but they're year round. So we do have that program, the Guardian Angel program, for victims of domestic violence, for people that are just maybe having a hard time, but they don't want to give their pets up.
Right.
So I wouldn't want to. Sometimes the pets just need a little place to land while folks are trying to figure things out, and then they can go back home.
That's awesome.
I didn't know that you guys had that program, so that's awesome. You guys just do so much for our community that I'm glad we finally had y'all on to be able to talk about.
Thank you.
So, I know the holidays can be busy. It's an important time for giving, I know, for our community. How is your organization, well, you've already spoken about how it gives back. How can some of our community help you guys out? Like, what are some ways that they can, because I know a lot of people right now that do have the means are looking for ways that they can give back to the organizations that give so much to our community. So what are some ways that they can help you guys out?
One of the big ways to help out is pet food donations.
Okay.
We have a pet food pantry called Saliba's, and that's a whole wonderful story on its own. But that's open the second and the fourth Friday of each month. Okay. Last time that we did that, 833 animals. People picked up food. We served 833.
Oh my goodness!
So donating to that, a lot of people like to donate to the homeless animals, but it's also so important to donate to help folks keep their animals so they stay out of the pound and stay in their homes. And sometimes people just need a little bit of help. So pet food donations are huge. Honestly, monetary donations, we're not going to lie about that.
Yeah.
It's,
absolutely.
It's the most help because we have something called the Biscuit Fund for abused and neglected animals. We have our adoption center animals. We do help a lot of people who can't afford to pay for veterinary services. So monetary donations are massively important.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Where can so for them to be able to donate food, they could donate at the center?
You could come and see our new building.
Okay,
we're at 725 Franklin Avenue, on the corner of Franklin and Elm. But we can we have a whole little system there, and then the lovely volunteers at Saliba's will come and pick it up, and then they have it packaged. So Saliba's not only gives out dog food, we have cat litter pans, we have coats, which is going to be hugely important, and I think that with people are struggling. So I think that November and December are going to be huge, very well attended for Saliba's folks that are coming in. The information, if you do need help, is on our website.
Okay.
But there's not just dog and cat food. There's toys, there's bones, there's treats, there's
great.
all the things that you need, yes.
Do you have any sort of special events going on in the holiday season? I remember maybe something around December.
We'll get back to, something here. We have, I'll go forward a little bit and then back, but we have, we're going to have Santa Claus deliveries on Christmas Eve. It's actually Mrs. Claus, but we're going to have deliveries. If you adopt that week or two before, we can do a delivery, which is, if I was a kid, that would be the highlight of my life.
Wait, so you can adopt? And
we'll hold them.
And you'll bring them on
And we'll bring them on Christmas Eve.
Wow.
That's cute.
That is so awesome.
Yeah. Christmas morning, one of the ways that we like to give back to the community is, we call it Breakfast with the Angels, and we're just going to have breakfast in our lobby. There's a lot of people that don't have anywhere to go on Christmas, and that's not right. So we're going to have a free breakfast. Anybody who wants to come, we'll have some of the adoption center animals down in the lobby that they can hang out and visit with. So those are some cool things for the exact holiday. But before the holidays, on the 20th of December, we have our mega adoption event, and the Berglund Center is over the top amazing in helping with that.
Yes.
Because it's we have, I think 10 or 12 different rescues coming together.
Oh, wow.
So we'll all have our own little spaces and our animals for adoption. You guys give us free parking. Thank you. You give us, staff to help us. Thank you. You give us music, everything. So the mega adoption event, all the different groups will have different specials. We always have our dogs and cats. This year we have a bunny rescue coming, so I'm super excited about that. Yes.
That's awesome.
Love us a bunny. So the mega event is a really great way to give back, for our community to give back by adopting these animals. Of course for the animals, of course for their own families. It's also tremendously encouraging and enlightening for shelter staff who have worked so hard, and then we're all together, and then we just kind of like watch them roll out the door. So it's huge.
That's awesome. I didn't think about it from that perspective.
So the shelter workers that know these animals and love them. Angels, we're lucky that we're a no-kill facility, but not every facility has that. They've got space issues. So when they see them go home, it's amazing. And my favorite part of the mega events is right before we open, you see that line. It's just like way out there, and people just come rolling in, and it's every year. Nothing beats it.
Well, we're happy to be a part of it. It starts from the top in our organization.
Yes, it does.
Our general manager, Robin, is about as most as it gets when it comes to animal love.
Yes,
loves animals too.
She's the most gracious. And I remember like the first time I was like, we just have this idea, and I was like, we talked to Robin. So and of course she's like, yeah, we're in.
Yeah,
and she's been
no doubt about it. Yeah, we love our animals here. I think it might be in the job interview. I think
honestly, as it should be.
Everybody that I talk to that works in our office, we just all love animals. Like, I know Kate, who may end up being the event. I think she might be the event manager. She loves animals, especially cats. I think she still has her little decorated cat from Halloween. She's gonna keep that up on her door.
Right.
But I know that we really appreciate the work that you guys do in our community. I mean, like I said, I have loved animals since I don't even know when that started.
Born.
But since I was born. And is there anything else that you'd like to let our community know about that's listening?
I think we really don't know how to say thank you enough. We're in this building, and I still look around, and I'm like, it's hard to believe. Everybody goes home at night. I've walked through, and it's just like crazy to believe that we're there.
Yeah.
And we've named the building the House That Love Built, because that's totally exactly what it is. It's completely paid for, and that was done by folks supporting the mission, supporting the animals, and it's given our staff a huge boost. And I think let's face it, the old place was a dump. It was really bad. It was 94 years old. We got, it was a little, bittersweet, because we did so much in that building with so little.
Right.
So I guess we just want to relate to everyone a huge thank you. And we really go by the thought that too much has been given, much is expected. So we're full throttle, we're going, and we just can't wait to see what can get done now.
Well, we thank you for all that you do, and we thank you for coming on and letting us know. To our listeners and viewers out there, if you are giving an animal to your child or something on Christmas, if you don't take advantage of,
come adopt one, and we'll bring it to you. Yeah.
Of the delivery on Christmas Eve, I cannot think of a more.
Thing ever. Like, I don't even know what could be better than that. Like, honestly.
Yeah, like the most magical thing I've ever heard. So if you're in the market for that, I would highly suggest taking advantage of something like that.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you again, and we appreciate you, and we'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you.
All right. We want to welcome on a very special guest, Mr. Antonio Hash, the sheriff of the city of Roanoke. Thanks for coming on.
Man, it's an absolute pleasure to be here today. And so thank you all for inviting me to your space.
Yeah. We were joking before, how do you want to be introduced? And what was it that we can hang our hats on here?
So just so you know, anytime I introduce myself, I try to use the lingo the language that the city used. And so they'd be like, is that Antonio Hash? I'm like, that's Antonio Hash, the sheriff of this 8-time All-American city.
I love it.
Oh, my goodness. That's so good. That's so good.
Wait, so hold on. I'm a little curious now. So All-American City, what does that mean?
So the city, a lot of the cities around the U.S., there are certain things that encumbers to make them All-American cities.
Okay.
Do they meet the guidelines of supporting people, welcoming the city, diverse city, and things like that?
Gotcha.
So Roanoke City, again, has made the headlines for being the 8-time All-American city. So we're excited about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Did
no,
you know that,
I didn't.
Rob?
Yeah.
See, learning something new every day, so this is great.
That is awesome
happy to live here in Roanoke.
Yeah, you can't go wrong when you learn something on an interview within 30 seconds.
Yeah, right? You can't beat it.
We're already in the bonus. Well, we know you're a busy man. We appreciate you joining us today, but we wanted to just kind of highlight what some of the stuff you guys got going on. You guys give so much for the community. I know this is in the past when this comes out, but we just did the potato drive. The Halloween event is awesome. You just won re-election. I mean, you got so much going on. So why don't can we just start from the beginning and just tell us a little bit about, you as the sheriff, what do you guys hoping to accomplish? How does the community outreach come involved? And just kind of give us some background to start the conversation.
So again, it's a complete honor to serve the citizens of Roanoke City. I don't take it for granted. Coming in the door day one, I always talked about what does it feel like to make sure that we're bridging the gap between law enforcement and our community. And so with that being said, we thought about, hey, let's bridge the gap. Let's make sure that we are now seen in the public eye as being the voice for change, creating opportunity. Because again, we think about it, our kids shouldn't just see us in bad times. They should see us in good times.
100%.
So our agency has set up the opportunity where if that's the case, when you see us, let's create that lasting moment, that lasting impression. So we are now in the community more than ever. Like, we're being seen, visible. And so as you all know, over the last couple of weeks, we have done preparing for the Thanksgiving drive. Like, what is the Thanksgiving drive? What is it?
Yeah, right.
But again, it's an opportunity for us to bring community partners together so that way we can give in a bigger light. That's giving people an opportunity who normally wouldn't have the opportunity to give, but they want to give to a charitable cause. Giving to more than 350 families over this past weekend, or the weekend on Thanksgiving was amazing. So we're just excited about it.
Yeah. So it sounds like it's a conscious effort. That was something that was important to you before you even stepped in this role. It sounds very intentional.
Yeah, everything we do, this is a season where we have to be intentional about what we do. Because again, oftentimes, when you're looking at the citizens of Roanoke City, I'm an elected official. I got 4 years to get it right. And if I don't get it right in 4 years, what lasting impression did the sheriff's office leave on you? Based off of the scope of work that we do, because everybody don't understand the scope of work that we do. Yet they say, oh, that's the sheriff's office. They do all the stuff in the city, but it's two different entities from PD and then the sheriff's office.
Right.
So I've been trying to make that clear over the last couple of years and last couple of months. This is our scope of work. This is what we do. But again, as law enforcement partners, our job is to make sure that we give back to our community, bridge the gap, support, and be a voice of reason when they are in their darkest moments. And again, my staff was always known for July 1. What do we do? New laws come out in July 1?
Right.
What are you doing to educate your community? Because again, if you're going to be enforcing the law, have you educated them? We work good with Noble to make sure that we're educating them. But these are things we think about every day, community opportunities, so that it looks good in their perspective. And Noble is, I guess I could talk about the organization, but that's National Organization of Blacks in Law Enforcement.
Okay.
So we just not want to be out there and just say, okay, we African-American, we black. No, let stuff be educational where we educate the community. What happens when the police pull you over? What laws do you need to know? What you need to do when you go to court? Do you need an attorney? Do you not need an attorney?
Right.
Yeah.
It's not that we're trying to hand people up, but education is the key.
Right.
And a lot of times we mess up because of opportunity. Do we follow opportunity? Do we fix it? Do we get it right? And so that's where we are as a community agency, making sure we do things right.
Yeah, I love that. And so I need you to educate me a little bit, because when you say scope of work, I always get confused. So I think sheriff, you think Western, you got the cowboy hat on.
Yes, right.
So what is the difference between the sheriff and the police?
I thought you would never ask. So your sheriff is your elected official in any locality.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because Roanoke City is a city entity, they can vow to have an entity who they want to be able to control.
Gotcha. Okay.
Not that they don't control me. We have good partnership.
Right.
But they want to be able to say, hey, we want a police department. This is under the city's wing.
They're employees of the city.
So they're employees of the city.
Right. Gotcha.
And so they adopted a police department under their ordinance. And so when that happened, instead of us being primary, we became secondary.
Gotcha.
And so even as the sheriff, I'm an elected official, I still have the authority of the sheriff, but I respect the city's ordinance, and their ask is, can the police department lead our city as the primary? Your sheriff's department or your guys can support if we choose to, in whatever capacity that the city or the chief is asking for.
Okay.
It's just a good opportunity to support and just understand the role. So as the sheriff, we operate the detention center, the courthouse, civil process,
Gotcha.
and the 17 elementary schools. Where when you look at the police department, their primary focus is solely on the streets and or community engagement.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And since being the sheriff, I implemented our community engagement team because we should be boots on the ground every day. What do you want to remember about the sheriff's office? That lasting impression, and that's who we are.
Gotcha. So how do these, can you take us behind the scenes for a little bit?
Absolutely.
How do these ideas and things come to fruition, right? Like, is it just, are you guys having brainstorming sessions? Because some of these events I don't think existed before. So you and your team created them. So can you take us behind the scenes of your organization?
Absolutely. So me and my PIO and my team, we have weekly sessions.
Yeah.
Because if we're not clear about what the ask is and where we're going, how can you deliver?
Right.
And so we sit down, we do a planning session. Sometimes my staff was telling me not too long ago, they say, Sheriff, you need to enjoy the small wins as well as the big wins. Because what was going on at first, I was taking everything like I gotta go. I got 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm the elected official.
It's like a time clock as soon as you get started,
the
right?
chief is appointed. He got a little grace.
Yeah.
You know, unless they let him go, he's safe.
Yeah.
Me, every 4 years, I got to be boots on the ground. So
Right.
what do they want to remember about your agency? And the problem is that we were creating opportunity after opportunity, boots on the ground, making it happen. And the problem was I wasn't enjoying the wins. And it wasn't that I wasn't enjoying them. I was enjoying them, but I was like, okay, next.
Right.
And then sometimes it was a lot of work that happened in this last win that my team was like, ooh, we made it through that. And I'm like, okay, let's go, next. And so they got me to the place where I had to learn how to appreciate the small wins and appreciate the big wins, but enjoy them, bask in them, sit back. What was the impact? What did we do good? Because even though it was a win, did we do anything wrong? Could we fix something?
Right.
So we do I think it's like a post event where we sit down and we talk about, okay, what did we do good at this event? Was traffic good? Was donations good? Was partnership good? Now what can we done better? And I'm sitting there like, I thought that was perfect. But everything you do, you don't always get to see everything.
Right.
I was working on the cars. They were inside the building. They were calling names for the donations. They were dealing with the sponsors. And then together when we sit down and talk, we were like, I didn't know that happened.
Yeah.
So those post events is always good because we get a chance to listen to each other, grow, and then fix any issues so we can make the next event better.
Right. Well, that means you trust your team if some of the stuff is going on that you're not fully aware of. So it sounds like you got a great team around you if they're taking care of all that
Well,
stuff.
if they listen to the 5 leadership pillars that we put in place, I enable them to act.
Right.
Yeah.
And my only ask is for my agency, and I'm not tough on my people, but my only ask is use my heart. Because when I became the sheriff, I said to them, listen, this is my heart, this is my ask, these are my expectations. When you're dealing with yourself and then when you're dealing with my people, use a heart. Because again, you work for me. These are my employees. You just supervise them. So use my heart when you're dealing with the community, those in our custody, and dealing with my staff.
Right.
Once you do those things, their heart's in the right place. And so I trust them to deliver. Then if you can't deliver, I'm not going to beat you up over and be upset about it. What can we do to fix it?
Right,
So that we don't delay processes next time.
Yeah.
Because everybody, it's not that they can't deliver. What is their capacity? And then what can they handle?
Right.
And oftentimes we see people in leadership and we're like, oh, they good. They can handle it. They great. But then when you give them the assignment, their capacity to be able to handle the assignment may not have been the leadership part of it.
Right.
It could have been part of the team.
Exactly.
But then when they think they can handle it, they can't. So you have to be able to adjust accordingly. So it's a learning opportunity for everybody, and we do well doing it.
Yeah, and that sounds like you give them the leeway to make mistakes and then also feel empowered. So I think that's a really good balance.
Yeah, definitely. So I know December is coming up. We're about to be in December. Do you guys have anything exciting coming up that you'd like to talk about?
Let me just tell y'all, October, November, matter of fact, September, October, November. September was the senior prom, which was amazing here on the campus of the Berglund Center. And then we turned back around, had a Halloween event. Yep. Thousands of people showed up, parking lot.
Yeah.
I thought it was a hockey game going on outside. I'm like, what's going on?
There's a lot that night.
So listen, amazing. Then we turned around and we had the Thanksgiving give back. Amazing. And so every year what we try to do, we try to wait until we get opportunities with partnership in order to put this event on. And so we realized, we say, okay, is this capable or possible? And so we looked at our staff and we said, okay, it's possible, but let's do this event like this. And so we're going to open up the door for donations and people to be able to give to the agency. So the first year we did bikes. Yes. Huge opportunity. You'd be amazed about a kid getting a new bike at Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Can't afford a bike. That's a beautiful thing, right?
Yeah.
Helmet, some safety courses.
Yeah,
got to.
And then the next year, budget got better as far as our community engagement, because our community engagement team, we receive outside donations from churches, civic groups, community. So you can give to us, and then we give them a receipt, do the right ledger, so we pass our audits, right?
Yeah, of course. Of course.
We make it clear we pass our audits.
Yes.
And so we make it clear, you give us a donation, we do a letter, we give you a receipt, and then what we do, once we raise the money, we go out and buy those essential things that family members may need. Last year, we was buying, one family didn't have a bed. One family needed, pots and pans. You'd be amazed. People living day to day with the bare minimum, can barely put food on the table.
Right.
But yet they don't have the essentials, towels. We bought underclothes, socks last year.
Stuff a lot of people take for granted.
Even some people say, I don't even need it, I want food.
Right.
So we gave them boxes of food.
Yeah.
So the partnership is good. So we're collecting toys, bikes, things of that nature that you want to donate to families. And as we make the request known or open it up, we're going to give the families the ability to be able to support them. I was talking to my staff today, and we was like, do we make it big, or do we just keep it basic, minimum, and go home? I don't like minimum. I don't like basic. But I understand. My staff work very hard.
Yeah.
People don't get this oftentimes see the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Right.
And so while some people go home and go to bed, and we still up wrestling, like, what are we doing? Where the money coming from? Or the partner's going to give? And I'm going to tell you, out of nowhere, people show up last minute, boom, here you go.
Wow.
And we've been stressing 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden this shows
it's just
up.
there.
But our hearts are in the right place, so we're able to get those donations, go shop, give it to the families. I think this year we're going to try to focus on shop with a cop.
Okay.
Or shop with a deputy.
Yeah.
Shop with badge.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to do that. Now just finding a store that will support it and allow us to come for an hour or so. Let the family shop, and then we go to the register and pay for it.
That's awesome.
And so that's the opportunity. So again, if you out there, you want to support, let us know. We always in a position where we need the support. So thank you.
Yeah. So with that, what are some of the needs? So what are like the things that you're asking for? Is it everything? Is there anything specific that if people want to get involved, what are those needs that we're pushing?
Well, typically our biggest request is always bikes, tennis shoes, clothing, coats. And the reason why I'm not big on toys. I used to be an SRO at the schools. And I saw when kids came to schools, the things they got picked on for.
Yeah.
Because bullying is real.
Yeah.
Right? So I wasn't necessarily concerned about the clothing, the toys.
Right.
You can get a toy.
Yes.
I was more concerned about what is your appearance like in school. You need a coat. You need a pair of jeans. You need a shirt. You need some socks. And then you start to look at the other items of bike. Boys like bikes, they like footballs, basketballs. And so kids like skates, girls like Barbie dolls or Barbies, cooking sets, I don't know. So last year we did so much with great partnership that we had to get a U-Haul to deliver.
Man.
We got 2 trucks. We packed the stuff up last year. We went door to door, knocking on door. Merry Christmas, run over to the sheriff's office. And just to see the smiles on seniors' faces, kids, people in our community. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing.
I bet.
We had the motorcycle club go with us last year.
Oh,
So
awesome.
Santa was on the motorcycle. I think it was Hip Hop Santa, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that's cool.
They were on the motorcycle and they was behind our car, so we lit lights up. We blowing through neighborhood. We pulling up, kids running up. Can I get a picture? Like, this is so amazing. So our hearts are in the right place. We want to do the right thing, but it always takes partnership and sponsorship. So if you out there and you're listening and you want to be a part of this, bring a donation to the agency. Bring a toy. Bring a bike. You know, and if you want to help us at Shop with a Cop, we'll give you a date. But look out for details on the Roanoke City Sheriff's Office Facebook page. If you look on our page or download the app, we always in a position to make sure we get great partnerships together.
So that's the best place for people to go if they want to get involved. Is your Facebook page? Is that where most of the information's coming from?
So most of the information we try to post daily on the Roanoke City Sheriff's Office Facebook page. But if you have known for the last couple of months, we've been very instrumental about the app. So I think it's Sheriff Connect. If you go on the App Store in your Google Play or your Apple Store, right, go to Sheriff Connect. Once you go there, download the app. And then once you download the app, put in Roanoke City Sheriff's Office. Once you click on it, everything starts to circulate. Now, the app is not one of those things where we tracking you, we want to be in your business.
Right.
Listen, you grown, do your thing. Just don't come down there where we at.
Yeah.
I don't invite people to 324 Campbell. They make their way to 324 Campbell. Unless it's for good things, picking up turkeys, stuff for your kids.
Right.
But the app is for us when we put out new stuff, like critical stuff, like is the detention center closed, or was there a critical incident in the community, or Thanksgiving, don't forget to pick up your turkey. We push it out in the news feed. So it'll be the same thing with the Christmas opportunity. They say, hey, this is what we're doing. This is the information. We can push it out to them. And it's easy. So we don't have to make those personal calls. Yeah. Put it on the app, hit the submit, and go, doo-doo. Sounds like an alert on your phone. Yeah. It is the absolute best. And it was worth it all.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'll put a picture of the app up here so if people want to download it, they know what it looks like.
Yeah, there we go.
It'll be on somewhere. So that's awesome. Is there anything else that you guys wanted to talk about that you have in the works? Or
So let me just talk about this real quick. At the Roanoke City Sheriff's Office, we are very focused on how do we return your neighbor back to you. And I know we do a lot of things in the community, but the people in our custody, they're part of our community. And so my job is to return them back home better than the way we found them.
Yes.
Oftentimes people come into our building. When they come, we find them in their broken place at the worst of the worst. And those who commit crimes, they do what? They do the time. I just want to make sure you echo with me. You do the crime, you do the time.
Yeah.
And we get that. I'm not a judge. I'm not a jury. My job is to hold people in custody once they give them to us, and we get those petitions to hold them. What I look at as the sheriff and returning people back into our community, I look at where are they? Is it somebody that can be rehabilitated or restored? Mental health? What's their capacity? And then once we get there, then we put them back into our community better. We get them resources, services, programs in custody. Now, if they take these programs in custody, it doesn't take away from their time. The judge give them 6 months. 6 months is what you're going to do.
Right.
But while you're sitting down for 6 months, I'm going to get you restored. I'm going to get you some help. Financial literacy, your reading, writing, arithmetic is what they used to tell us back in the day.
Right.
How can we serve you so when you do get your release date, you're in our community? That's safer city. That's what happened when they're in our custody and we're returning them back into our community. And so we have a part to do just like everybody else. So community is huge. And so, again, if you want to be a part of our volunteer team in-house, you got a service, a resource, a product, call our office. We can take you through our orientation for volunteerism. Or if you want to volunteer on the community side of it, we have opportunities that way as well because we can't do this work alone.
Right.
We don't get grants for some of the stuff that we do. It's word of mouth, knocking on doors. I know some of these stores like, I go to sheriff again. But the only way you make things happen is great partnership.
Right.
We can't do it alone.
Yep.
Even when we call Robin and say, Robin, we could think about this amazing event, city partnership. What does that look like? Because we can't do it alone. And so I'm forever grateful for our community. I'm grateful for you all allowing us to spend time on your podcast today because this is how we educate the community about what's next. And then without these partnerships, we can't do it in the platforms. So thank y'all for letting us come on.
Yeah, 100%. We love our partnership with you. it's rehabilitation is makes so much sense, and you've been a partner with us even before you were sheriff, so it's awesome to see your growth, and we appreciate you always having your events here, and it was really great to have you on. I know you're a really busy man, so thank you so much for making time for us, and we appreciate it. And maybe we'll dive a little bit more into you as a person. We'll have you on maybe in the future and really get to know you a little bit. But we wanted to highlight what you had going on in December, because there's a lot of people that are in need this time of year. It's a wonderful time of year, but it can also be a really stressful time of year. So thank you very much for coming on, and we hope everybody, if you have the means to support, and then also if you're one of those people that needs a little bit of extra help, look out for that information as well. So thank you very much.
It's a pleasure, sir. Thank y'all for having me on.
Welcome back to Roanoke Live. We are so excited today for our Seasons of Service showcase. We have Roanoke Department of Social Services with us. Woo. Yes, we have Miss Kimberly Morris. She is a family service specialist. And then we have Laura Baker, who is the family service supervisor. So thank you guys so much for coming on and giving us your time. So I know that you guys have your big Angel Tree program that you guys do every year, but for anybody who's unfamiliar with what you guys do, can you tell us about what you guys do and the core mission behind the work that you guys do in the community?
Yeah. So the City of Roanoke Department of Social Services, we have foster care and adoption units. We also do child protective services and adult protective services. And so typically, we're helping children who can't safely maintain their placement at home. And so the permanency goal for any child that enters foster care is typically to try to get that child back to their home. But we do have some situations where children can't return back to their biological parents or a family member.
Right, yeah.
So in that case, those children would become available for adoption. So that's sort of where my unit comes in. And then we also have Kimberly, who works for the Resource Parent Program. So she would then in return help our foster parents get approved, and those children, would be with those foster parents.
Yeah.
But we like to say that just because you have a child in your home does not mean that you have to adopt that child. That's
right.
Typically what I think people think is foster to adopt, that's how it goes. But that's kind of misleading. So we just like to stress the importance that we are a foster care program, and then sometimes we have the possibility of adoption.
Yeah.
Thanks for telling us that.
Yes. I think it's, I know back when I used to work for Intercept Health, I think it's tough for a lot of people to have that child in their home and without the thought of keeping them, I think that's really hard letting them go. But I know just having that temporary placement for the kid means everything, just to get them out of whatever situation they were in, just to get them in a better situation. So yes, we really appreciate what you guys do. What are some of the programs or services that you guys can talk about that you provide throughout the year, and what does that work kind of look like behind the scenes? Because I know a lot goes on behind the scenes that people do not see. So.
Absolutely.
Well, I was going to say,
Go ahead.
We provide a lot of training and support for our foster parents. So really just whatever need that arises whenever they have a child in their home. We have our Resource Parent Program that addresses the needs for our foster parents, but also our caseworkers that work with the children and our foster parents together, and then, of course, biological parents throughout that. So a lot of that can include getting everybody set up for counseling and play therapy, any educational needs, dental needs, medical needs. And then we also do services throughout the year that I'll let her talk about.
Yeah. So as resource parent coordinators, we try to participate in community events, National Night Out, things like that, and be a presence in the community. So if people are interested in being foster parents or talking about foster care, we're there to share information with them about the approval process, what has to happen, and about the need for foster parents, because there is a great need.
Wow, it sounds like you guys are really hands-on with the resources that you provide foster parents and also the kids and their families.
We try to be, yes.
Wow.
We try to meet any need that they have.
Yes.
That's pretty neat.
So I know the holidays can be busy, and it's an important time for giving. How is the organization giving back? So I guess you guys can talk more about the Angel Tree program that you guys have. And then what are some other ways that you guys support the community during this time?
So this year, this late in the year, all of our Angel Tree gifts have been delivered to the office. They should have been. Yesterday was the deadline. So we hope that they all are. But we would welcome any donations, financial gift cards for any children who may come into care between now and the holiday.
Okay.
Because we'll still try to meet that need if at all possible, to try to shop for those kiddos.
Yeah.
So if you are interested though in Angel Tree, reach out to us. Like November is kind of when we're getting it started, giving out the profile, I guess, for our children. We ask them to give us a list of the things that they want, you know, and the little kids, of course, they're all about superheroes and, you know, Barbies and such. But the older kids with our Independent Living Fostering Futures program, we have youth 18 to 21 who live in their own apartment and often have no one to buy for them for Christmas. So that's really where my heart is making sure those kiddos have their needs met. And, you know, they ask for practical things like pots and pans or, you know, a desk or something like that they can use throughout the year. And we just want to make sure that every child has something under their tree.
Oh, definitely.
And it's important, too, because I was an Angel Tree kid coming up. My mom struggled with addiction. We often had to go through Angel Tree just to have a Christmas. And I remember a lot of the staff knocking on our door, bringing in gifts. And I'm like, oh, my God, Santa didn't forget about us. So it's really cool that, you know, and it really does make an impact on kids because when they see other people are helping, it wants them to want to grow up and be more.
Yes.
Especially for me, it really helped me see that we weren't alone and we could do more with our lives. So I know you mentioned pots, pans, and different things like that, but are there specific needs that you all are looking for, something that's more wanted or needed for you all that people can really give, anything like coats or anything like that?
We do have several children who do need coats, especially children who are just coming into care this time of year. You know, sometimes they come to us just with the clothes that they're wearing. They have nothing else. And so we need everything. We need, you know, that's why gift cards like to Walmart or to Target are important or helpful because we can go and purchase things like that.
Okay.
Clothes, hygiene
products.
Yeah.
Suitcases, backpacks.
Absolutely.
Wow. And the suitcases, that mostly so they don't have to live out of garbage bags?
Absolutely. We do not want that at all.
Yeah.
We have had a church that regularly provides us with backpacks that have toiletry items in it: toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, deodorant, pair of pajamas, and then we have those sorted by age, male, female, ages all the way up, and every child who comes in at least gets that backpack with those things in it. But we have had several people donate suitcases to us, and we love that. Our totes, we like totes as well, you know, for toys and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say consider donating to DSS instead of Goodwill. You know, giving to that profit machine over there. Give it to someone who actually needs it.
Agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So for those listening that want to get involved, I know you guys mentioned some of the things that you guys need. How would they go about donating these things? And is there any, let's say somebody wanted to make a monetary donation, is there a place that they can do that?
Yes, I think so. You could call the main number and do you have that?
I do.
Sorry.
Yeah, I can put it, when I edit this, I'll put it above us too so people can call.
Yeah. Well, we also have a foster parent email that, you know, if anyone's interested in becoming a foster parent or just wants to further discuss that, or just have a talk with us about, you know, what we do, and maybe the community members have asked them, like, hey, or they've heard somebody in the community talk about it. We do have an email. It's fosterparent@roanokeva.gov.
Okay.
And then you can also call the main number, which is 540-853-2591, and you can just ask to speak to a resource parent program coordinator.
Awesome.
And then, of course, we have our foster care supervisors, our CPS supervisors, and then our adoption supervisors. So you can just ask to speak to somebody, and we'll get you connected.
Okay, great.
Yeah. And we have a person, Victoria Applegate, who heads up our Angel Tree.
Oh,
so
okay.
if they call in and say, we want to support Angel Tree, then they'll get that person in touch with Tori.
Okay. Shout out to Tori.
Yes.
Shout out to Tori.
Yes. Amazing. She's working really hard right now.
I bet.
Getting everything. She's going to send us shopping later to buy some things for some of the kids with the donations that have been given. So
that's so nice, and I know that's super rewarding too. Like I can't even imagine. Is there anything else that you guys want the community to know about what you guys do, or anything you'd like to tell the community why I have you guys here?
I think one of the most important things that people don't realize in our area is the actual volume of children we have in foster care. Yep. We currently in Roanoke have 272 children in foster care just for Roanoke City.
Yeah,
and that's a lot.
Yeah.
We have over 100 foster parents, local foster parents, and we have the TFC agencies who support us. But we always need foster parents, people who are willing to open their home to a child who can't live in their home of origin. And we, every child, our goal is for every child to go home. We want children to be with families. And one of the things that I do at the department is I work with kinship foster parents. So we approve relatives to be the foster parent so that they can get the support from the department financially, as well as a person that can help with the children. So, please reach out if you have any interest whatsoever in becoming a foster parent or helping in any way. We'd be glad to talk to you.
Yeah, and I like that you debunked that myth of you want the kids to go back home.
Absolutely.
Oh, we do.
Every child who comes into care, our
Their
goal is return
goal
home.
will always be return home.
And we work really hard to that. It's hard for people to overcome the barriers that brought their child into care to start with.
Right.
And we want to put all the services in place that we can to help that birth parent because we want children home with their families.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if they can't be with their birth parents, maybe there's an aunt, an uncle, a grandparent, a cousin, somebody, even a coach or a teacher or a youth pastor. We have those as foster parents right now considered fictive kin. If you have a relationship with a child that's in foster care and you want to help that child, please reach out.
Wow.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Well, thank you both so much for coming on and giving us your time. We really appreciate you guys. And you guys can check them out. Or if you guys are interested in fostering, you guys, I'm going to put the email and the phone number back up here, and I'll have their information after this interview for you guys to go check them out and see how you guys can support. So
I got one more question, Tiff.
Yes, go for it. No,
Where
please.
are the angel trees located? How can they get an angel from a
Yeah,
tree?
that's a good question.
We don't do it that way anymore.
Oh,
We don't have an actual tree. We just have a spreadsheet, and we give our workers a form and say, please fill out this profile on your child with the child, and they turn it back in, and then, people call in and say, hey, I'd like to have a 10-year-old little boy. Okay, here's a 10-year-old little boy. His name
that's
is
great.
Nate, and shop for him.
Okay, great. And they can call that number and get
Yes.
an angel. Okay, great. I'm glad we
Awesome.
clarified that.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
So, when this time comes around next year, you said around November, people can call. So,
Yes.
you guys, I know we missed the deadline this time, but definitely keep that in mind for next year if you're looking for giving, and even throughout the year. You guys can call that number and I guess see what you guys can do to donate, where you can donate. Thank you guys again so much for coming on. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
All right.